Are you looking for the best in-ear headphones? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best headphones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Technics EAH-AZ100. The best in-ear headphones we've tested are the Technics EAH-AZ100. These high-end in-ears are the next generation of one of our other picks, the Technics EAH-AZ100, and offer improved isolation performance and a refreshed design. They have a smaller and rounder shape than their predecessor, with a similar finish. Plus, their active noise cancelling (ANC) feature blocks more bass-heavy background noises like bus and plane engines. The successor earbuds also have a whopping 12.2-hour battery life, with ANC enabled, so they'll last you for a full workday or a decently long flight without issue. Their deeper in-ear fit isn't comfortable for everyone, though. While the headphones come with 5 differently sized tips to help you get the right fit, the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds Truly Wireless are a more comfortable alternative since they don't have as invasive an in-ear fit. That said, the Bose have more of a taper in the upper frequencies, which can cause harmonics of vocals and percussion to sound a bit closed off, though this depends on how sensitive your hearing is to high treble frequencies. Both models offer a graphic EQ and presets for sound customization. That said, the Bose have a shorter, but still respectable, battery life of 7 hours. At number 2. Sony WF-1000XM5 Truly Wireless. If you want a premium product but don't want to pay top dollar, the Sony WH-1000XM5 Truly Wireless are the best in-ear wireless headphones in the upper mid-range price category that we've tested. Since their 2023 release, you can find these headphones at a discount fairly frequently from a variety of vendors. At these lower prices, they're a great value pickup at around this price range. That said, they're less worthwhile compared to our top pick, the Technics EAH-AZ100, when they aren't on sale. Their ANC is excellent, and still trades blows with that of the Technics, though it's a little less effective in bass range attenuation. Out of the box, they have a warm sound, so they're a great pick for fans of multiple genres, providing extra low-end perfect for EDM or funk. If that's not to your taste, you can also change their sound profile through the companion app's graphic EQ and presets. These earbuds also have some drawbacks. Their battery life isn't chart-topping, sitting at 8.75 hours, and their virtual surround features are more closed off, requiring subscriptions to specific content providers like Amazon Music Unlimited. On the upside, you have access to Sony's quality of life features like adaptive sound control, which can adjust your transparency and ANC modes, and play music depending on pre-programmed activities or locations. At number 3. Nothing Ear. The Nothing Ear are our pick for the best Bluetooth in-ear headphones at the mid-range tier. For a reasonable price, they supply a robust feature set, including multi-device pairing and support for a range of Bluetooth codecs like LDAC, LHDC, AC, and SBC. That means they can deliver high-resolution audio and play nicely with Android and iOS devices alike. While their noise isolation isn't as powerful as the Sony WF-1000XM5 Truly Wireless, the Nothings still do a good job cutting down on bass range sounds like engine rumble and mid-range noise like office chatter. If noise isolation is a priority, consider the Sony LinkBuds S Truly Wireless, though they're usually a little more expensive than the Nothing, and their microphone performance isn't as good. Using the Nothing's companion app, you can easily tweak the EQ of their warm sound profile. For instance, upping the relatively laid-back treble EQ to taste will deliver more sparkle and shimmer to cymbals. Their fit is comfortable, lightweight, and stable. They also have good pressure-sensitive controls on their stems, and you can remap most of them to your liking. They're rated IP54, so they'll withstand water splashes and some dust exposure. The case is also rated IP55. Lastly, they support multi-device pairing and include LDAC support for high-quality audio streaming. At number 4. Anker Soundcore Space A40 Truly Wireless. Consider the Anker Soundcore Space A40 Truly Wireless if you want a more affordable option for the best in-ear earbuds. These Bluetooth buds aren't as stable as the Nothing Ear, but their ANC is even better, easily blocking out noise like rumbling engines and background conversations. The Anker have multi-device pairing, meaning you can stay connected with your phone and computer simultaneously. They also have a solid 8 hours of continuous battery life and come with a case that has 4 additional charges. By default, the Anker have a warm sound profile that works well for genres like rock and jazz, but their audio lacks low bass, and voices and instruments are missing some detail. Still, you can use a graphic EQ and presets in their companion app to adjust the sound to your taste. If you're looking for similarly performing buds with a different physical design and more bass, consider the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4NC Truly Wireless. They have a stem design, which some people may prefer to the Space A40's rounded shape, and they deliver a lot more thump, rumble, and boom. However, the added bass seeps into their mids and slightly muddies vocals and instruments. At number 5. JBL Vibe Buds True Wireless. If you're looking for wallet-friendly buds, try the JBL Vibe Buds True Wireless. These buds stand out from their competitors at this price point as they have some handy features to help you customize their performance. You can adjust their fairly well-balanced sound profile with an in-app graphic EQ and presets. The buds also have an audio mode meant to improve audio quality in addition to a video mode for lowering latency. However, unlike the Anker Soundcore Space A40 Truly Wireless, they don't have an ANC feature and rely on their passive capabilities to reduce ambient sound. They do an okay job in this regard, but struggle to block out rumbly engine noise during commutes. Their in-ear fit is a bit deep but still decently comfortable for most people. They're well built and have about 9 hours of continuous battery life, while their carrying case also stores an extra 3 charges. Although the case doesn't have a lid, which is pretty unusual, there are magnets to hold the buds in place. If you prefer earbuds with a more secure carrying case, check out the JBL Vibe Beam True Wireless. They offer an overall performance similar to the Vibe Buds, but their case has a lid. They also have a stem design instead of a button shape, which can make them feel less comfortable and stable. At number 6. Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 4. If you mostly listen to bass-heavy genres, like metal, hip-hop, and EDM, you'll want buds that can pack a solid punch and thump. While other earbuds might try to do this by overemphasizing the bass in the mix, this can create sound artifacts that make your listening experience less pleasant. Instead, the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 4 have an accurate, balanced bass response and a recessed treble range. As such, they can reproduce bass range frequencies with outstanding fidelity. If you'd prefer a little extra bass, their companion app has a graphic EQ and presets to help you personalize their sound. These headphones are well built and have a comfortable fit for most people. Their stable fit and IP54 rating for dust and water resistance make them a good choice for workouts. Their adaptive noise cancelling is on par with the ANC of some of our best entries, so they do an excellent job of cutting out ambient sound. If you're looking for a cheaper option, consider the previous model of these earbuds, the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 3, which offer a similar sound and performance overall. However, their noise isolation isn't as good. At number 7. MOONDROP Blessing 3. If you're looking for wired in-ears that prioritize sound quality, the MOONDROP Blessing 3 are the best in-ear monitors, IEMs, we've tested. These wired in-ears don't have features like ANC or a mic, but you can buy a separate cable with an inline mic if you want to make calls. However, unlike most earbuds, they use a hybrid driver design to improve sound quality and have a balanced sound profile. They accurately reproduce the bass's thump, punch, and boom, while instruments and vocals sound clear and accurate. They're very well built and comfortable, with earbuds made of plastic and stainless steel. Their cables loop around your ears to keep them in place even when you're moving your head around a lot. Despite the lack of ANC, they passively block out an impressive amount of mid-range and high-pitched noise, so you won't hear as much background chit-chat and clinking glasses in a cafe. However, the Blessing 3's price matches their status as premium IEMs. As an alternative, the Truthier X Crinical Zero Red are a much more budget-friendly wired design option. Their sound is also quite balanced, but they have recessed response in the low bass, which can reproduce kicks missing a bit of body. They lack the Blessing 3's premium build and hybrid driver design, and they won't block out nearly as much low-pitched noise. Still, they offer good audio quality and a versatile sound profile at an affordable price. At number 8. Apple AirPods Pro 2. If you want a premium product to pair with your iPhone or Apple devices, try the Apple AirPods Pro 2. Like their predecessor, the Apple AirPods Pro, they've got a few features you won't find anywhere else on this list, like an H2 chip for seamless pairing with devices in your Apple ecosystem and spatial audio for a more immersive audio experience. Their noise isolation competes head-to-head with that of the Technics EAH-AZ100, but it's important to note that their sound customization features, like EQ presets, are only available to iOS users. This isn't a problem if you're deeply embedded in Apple's ecosystem, but worth bearing in mind if you're a cross-platform user. The Apple are well built and comfortable enough for long listening sessions but can wiggle out of your ears over time, which is annoying. They have a warm sound profile, making instruments and vocals present but not sharp. This means they're well suited for most kinds of content. Unfortunately, they also have a somewhat short continuous battery life of just under 6 hours, but their case holds 4 extra charges if you need it.